I got over 20 items in here that's going to save you money, time, and space. And they're all from the Dollar Tree. So I believe in helping you cruise smarter and not harder. If you want to know what I got, stay tuned. So the first item I have are these mesh bags. Now these are great alternatives to the packing cubes. I absolutely love the packing cubes. The best thing you need to be is organized. I'm able to fit about 2 to 3 outfits into these bags. And I'm not talking about the big formal outfits, I'm talking about swimsuits, underwears, jean shorts, workout outfits. I'm able to fit multiple items in here. So these are great. They come in a pack of 2, I believe. So definitely check these out. They are durable. They don't rip. I'm not gonna lie. The zipper might be a little funny. So you may have to be careful when it comes to that. But other than that, these are great for organization. The next item I found are these extra large, heavy duty Ziploc bags. They are storage bags. Listen, y'all, there are multiple uses for these things. If you have any excursions plans, these are awesome to put your scuba diving gears into it. You can also put your kids' beach toys in here too. So it is big enough to put almost anything you want in here. Keep it organized. Put it in your beach bag, your tote bag. You can also put your soiled clothes in here too, any wet swimsuits. There are multiple uses for this. And they also have this little part here to hold so it doesn't feel like it's gonna rip, and it comes 2 in the bag. Listen, $1.25, you cannot beat this. And since we are on talking about storage and organization, this right here is the little storage bags. They are collapsible, so you can pack them flat into your luggage. But what I use these for are to put my shoes. One thing I cannot handle is having shoes all over the cabin, especially the little ones. If you're walking, I don't need to be tripping, especially at night when I can't see. I love these. You keep them in the room, keep all your shoes organized, so that way you have plenty of space in the cabin. Now, the next item are more towards your toiletries. I have these makeup removal towelettes. These are, listen, this right here, instead of using those white towels to remove your makeup, get one of these. Like, they're really soft. They are reusable. They're meant to clean your brushes, to clean the makeup off your face, and you rewash them and reuse them. You can't beat that. They come 2 in a pack. So instead of ordering a multiple pack, just do a little reusable. I love these, and listen, we're saving money. The next item I am quite excited about because listen, this is for my ladies. Like, if you love to put on your lashes, they have a lashes case holder. It does come with a mirror, so you can put about 3 pairs of lashes on here. Guys, this is retail on Amazon for $7, and I found this at the Dollar Tree. So you need to run and find these. It is a hard case. It holds about 3 pairs. I take them off very easily and stick them on, and it keeps them organized. You don't have to have the little loose caterpillar sitting all in your toiletry bags, but you just keep it organized. You cannot beat this. I'm quite excited for this. So listen, run to your store. Now, the next item I have are these travel jars. These are great to have. You can use these to put your jewelry in here. I don't carry a lot of jewelry with me, but when I do, I can put them in here, very small. I don't have to have them scattered around. If you choose not to put your jewelry in here, you can put some of your beauty creams in here. Just put a little bit and take it on the go. But do not sleep on these. Also, the next item I had was the vacuum storage bags. These bags are great for your sweaters, for your big formal outfits. What I did is I put my items in there and I folded the storage bag to let all the air out. Now, this is if you don't have the air pump or, the vacuum. Of course, you may not have that with you on vacation, but you can squeeze that out and still be able to keep all the items stored in, and it keeps it fresh, and it gives a plenty of space in your luggage. Next item I have are the pill organizers. Not only do I use these for my vitamins to keep them organized, but you can also put your jewelry in here too. They have a big enough space to put your earrings, not your big bold jewelry, but for earrings and your necklaces, the small dainty ones, they have enough space. I like this because I can put my vitamins in here. I like how they have the days of the week on this. So depending on the days that I am traveling, I can put my vitamins in here and I can keep myself accountable to know that I took my vitamins for the day at least. Next item I found was the first aid kit travel packs. I can reuse this. If I have any band-aids, extra band-aids I have at home, I can just refill this. The plastic is, reusable. You can put all size band-aids. My kids are always needing band-aids for something. Also, what I love is to add my seasickness patches into it, my seasickness pills. You can also grab some medicines that come in those individual packages and add them right into your first aid kit. Keep them all in one so that you don't have a bunch of stuff in your bag, but give this a try. Always have something. There are also other toiletries you can get, and those are your toothbrushes. They come in family packs, they come in individual packs. Some of them have the cases so you can keep them clean. Also, they have your toothpaste. They have some name brands in there that you want to check out. You don't have to pay full price. It's $1.25. A lot of the cabins do not come with hand soap. They have the facial bar soap, and I'm not a huge fan for that. So I like to bring my own hand soap, especially ones that say they're antibacterial. Dollar Tree has plenty of hand soaps, and you can reclose them so they don't spill all over the place. If you're worried about that and you have a little trouble resealing them like I do, I would put them in a Ziploc bags just so it doesn't spill anywhere. So while we're on the subject of antibacterial, they have antibacterial hand wipes. This is for facial and hand wipes. These are the travel kinds. Also have the hand sanitizer. I found these. They were 2 for 1. You can add these to your bags, to your excursion bags. If you don't have access to soap and water, make sure you have these. Keep your hands clean, guys. You are on vacation. The last thing you need to do is pick up any sicknesses. Next item I have is the sewing kit. This is not old school, y'all. This right here, you should always keep with you. They had a kit. This also include the scissors, the safety pins. They have a measuring tape. They have assorted buttons. If you have that one outfit that you can't wait to wear and something happens to it, you having some kind of wardrobe malfunction, use your sewing kit. The next item I have on the list are these satin pillowcases. Guys, these pillowcases, I found this at the Dollar Tree. These are great to protect your hairstyle. Now I'm talking about to my women with the textured hairstyles, the braids, anything to keep your hair protected. I've also brought these when I had my hair colored at one time and I didn't want to stain the pillows. So I brought me a silk pillowcase. I still wrapped my hair just to make sure I didn't have any like stains, like leakage through it. And these worked great. So definitely check that out. If you are going out to the Caribbean, you have no clue what this weather is going to do to you. It could be hot one day, it can be raining the next minute. So if you've watched my other videos, you've heard the stories of rain falling on our heads out of nowhere. So I definitely recommend that you carry one of these on your excursions. You may not always check the weather app, but take it with you just in case. You never know. I recommend the ponchos because they are space savers for your bags. You can add them for many family members that you may have with you. So if you don't want to use them at the end, you can toss them. So $1.25, you cannot beat them. Always have a poncho. The next items I found were water bottles. Always carry a water bottle with you. It is really hot and it's very important to stay hydrated. At the Dollar Tree, I found some water bottles, especially for your little ones. They have the character ones, $1.25. You definitely find them for a lot more at the other stores. So grab you one of those water bottles. You know, they won't hurt your feelings if you lose them. But a great hack is to get one of the water flavorings, pack those with you. So When you go onto the ship, you can order your case of water bottles and add a little water flavoring if your kids aren't always down for just drinking water. They're great to take it with you while you're on excursions. If you don't believe in purchasing the drink package, you can, flavor up the water, make it more interesting for yourself as well as your kids. We always do it. It works out great for us. So the kids have different flavors, they choose their own. So that's a great hack. So definitely check that out. Also, check out the Ziploc bags. In that aisle, there are different sizes. There's a large size and small size, and they are just as good. You can put your snacks from the buffet there. If you want snacks for your little ones, you can use it for whatever you like. They also have the storage containers with the lids, and they even have some with the dividers. So if you're the type of person that don't like your food to touch, or your little ones don't like it, then definitely grab one of the plastic wares and, take some snacks with you. Try it out. It's $1. You can't beat it. One thing to definitely check out is the toy aisles. If you go by the toy aisles, you'll see some board games, some cards, even the puzzles and books that the kids would absolutely love. I've always purchase the board games. They have ones that are sticker use, so it's more like a one-time use, and they have some that's magnetic for multiple uses. But you can have game time with your family while you're waiting for your food, if you're waiting for your flight, or whenever you have a downtime. But it's a great alternative versus having the phones and the tablets, because you may not want to pay for that Wi-Fi package. They even have the little coloring books that provides you with the crayons, so you're not making a mess everywhere. But definitely check that out. Another item are the stain removers. Those are great to have in your toiletries just in case you have a stain. The next item I found was at the $5 aisle, and I found this foldable handheld fan. I thought it was pretty cool. They have 3 speeds, so you can hear it, and it feels just like the expensive ones that I purchased on Amazon. I did find out it's only good for 50 minutes at a time, so don't expect long wear with this without charging, but it's just as good. Honestly, you get what you pay for. The next item I found was the mobile charging battery pack. This was also in the $5 aisle. I was quite excited by this. I actually never had a battery pack with me for this price, so I'm really curious to use this. I did charge it. It is a quick charge. It comes with the USB Type-C charge, so you will need some form of base to charge it up, but it was a fast charge. I can't wait to use this. I'm actually quite excited to use this. But when you're on that ship, your battery's running quickly, you're taking photos. Most of the time you have to use the app for the itineraries, and you want to make sure that you have, some battery. So definitely check this out. The next item I found were the shower caps. Not only are these great for you to, of course, cover your hair with when you're showering, but these are great shoe covers. If you are the type like me and you don't want to mix your shoes with your clothes, these are great alternatives to cover your shoes. This right here was a lifesaver. I remember I went horseback riding and my shoes got real muddy. So afterwards I was able to put my shoes onto these and they didn't stain my clothes. I was able to carry them back into my beach bag, back to my excursion bag without staining anything else. So definitely give this a try. Not only that, I've seen people use, of course, clean ones to cover their plates. If you're the type that likes to bring your plate of food out while you're on the deck, you can use a shower cap to cover your plate, cover your drink. This prevents like the birds and those flies from coming and messing with your food. So definitely give this a try. Let me know in the comments below what Dollar Tree item that you've used that helped you for your cruise trip. And if you have not so far, like this video and subscribe and put on that notification bell so you know the next time I will be posting a video. Until then, happy cruising.